Hi everybody, thank you for watching another Divine Tarot reading. And today we got a lot to talk about. Okay, I'm gonna put in probably 3 videos for today, but I want to really get into this because this is really important, and there is a lot going on, guys, and we're gonna get it right in this video. So unfortunately, there is some bad news that is going around. We found out that there is a new variant out there, okay? Now, I know most of you guys have already heard about this. This is kind of like a late post, but I just decided that we need to do a reading on this. There is a new variant out there called Omicron. Now, Omicron is a new, I don't know how to get the names, guys. Don't ask me. I don't know how to get them. But it's come from South Africa. Now, what we know is whenever someone reports that they've found a variant or any type of virus in the country, that means it's already here. Okay? It's already here. So I just want to let you guys know, please take heed. Please wear your mask. Please stay away from big crowds of people. Please cook your own food, because the fast food restaurants don't care if they wash their hands or not. So you just want to be on the safe side. I'm just letting you guys know, because I know how people are these days. We got a lot of young kids in these fast food restaurants, and they don't care about washing their hands. They don't care. They're not getting paid enough to care for other people. So why should they care about you? So please, guys, just cook your own food. Just be on the safe side. Eat healthy, because this variant is no joke. Those of you who took the shot, like I said in my last videos, the shots will not work. Thank God I didn't take that booster shot, because now we know that the shots won't even work with this new variant. Crazy, right? So what we're gonna do, guys, today we're gonna talk about this variant. We're gonna talk about it's just crazy, guys. It's like if it's one thing and another. And you know what? This made so much sense, because in the last video, I don't know if you guys checked out my video about what's gonna happen in the month of December, and I mentioned we were gonna get money. So in that video, it makes so much sense, because the government already knew this was going to happen. That's why they were planning for this check. They already knew. So that being said, and it's scary how we get late notice out of everything. They don't let us know anything, you guys. We gotta pay attention. We gotta start paying more attention. I don't watch the news, because I feel like it's just PTSD. PTSD, guys. So I do not watch news at all. Trust me, it's just like some type of negative vibration. I don't want to take no part of it. But long story being said, yeah. So the question we're gonna ask today is, will there be a lockdown? Because we can't afford to go to another lockdown. Not at this moment. Not at this stage of the game. We cannot. We cannot go into another lockdown, guys. We don't have the money for it. We don't. Now, there is a shortage of food we're starting to witness. Spirit, please talk to me, talk to me, talk to me. There is definitely a shortage in food. And I don't know if you guys noticed, but the prices in certain parts of the world are going up, including your neighborhoods, including your stores. They're going up. Gas prices are going up. Now, I was thinking, guys, I was really thinking about this lockdown, right? Because I was thinking people, I talk to people, while I'm at work, and we always talk about this, and I was wondering if we did have a lockdown, and say that they did push this check, right? Because they knew about it. They already knew about this. And, you know, this COVID or whatever, this Omicron virus gets out of hand. Let's say it gets out of hand, right? If it gets out of hand and businesses are starting to shut down even more, I was checking out the field. And remember, guys, I said in my other video, I think this is the video about the winter storm. Remember, I said that they were trying to push this check, right? This bill. And in that bill, it had stuff like electrical buses. Okay. Now, if you go to Saudi Arabia, in the last few years, they were talking about Sophia. Remember Sophia, the robot? And they were, you know, making it, they were putting it on SNL comedy shows, you know, showing us this robot and what she can do. And they show like electrical dogs and all kinds of stuff. Just in time, you know, what if they already knew this stuff was going to happen, guys? Just think about it. What if they already knew this shit was going to happen? But they play us like a fiddle, you know, like fools. They already knew this was going to happen. So, it's funny how Afghanistan troops we let over here, right? But we didn't let the Haitians over here. Could we benefit from the Haitians? No, we can't. Could we benefit from the Afghanistans? Yes. Isn't that in the Middle East? Well, all of a sudden, Biden said something about the gas prices are going to go down. Okay. He said the gas prices were going down. So, they probably made some type of deal with them over in the Middle East. They made some deal with them. I promise you guys. I promise you they made a good deal. Whatever that deal was, I believe it has something to do with the robots. Now, Mark Zuckerberg is really pushing the mess out of this metaverse, which I think is creepy as fuck. I don't know, it's something about that commercial, guys. It just rubs me the wrong way. It really does. It rubs me the wrong way. But they're pushing it. I feel like it's coinciding with plans for 2022. I believe that when businesses shut down, what's going to happen is we're going to be relying on AI, artificial intelligence. That's what's going to happen. We're going to be relying on robots, you guys. Robots. Because why? It's cheaper cost. It's a cheaper way to live. We don't have to worry about unemployment. It'll save money. Robots are going to be catering your food to your house. You're going to be working from home. It's all going to be about computers, guys. So if you're not invested in computers, I think it's time for you to be invested in computers, guys. I think it's time. Tell y'all, change is coming. Change is coming. We are going into a whole new world, okay? It is not 2019 anymore. We are going into the Matrix. The whole metaverse thing is the Matrix. That's where we're going, guys. Remember in the episodes where they had the little, you know, things in their necks and stuff like that, and they would sit in a chair and then zzz, they zapped into a different, you know, dimension? That's metaverse. That's what metaverse is. Yeah, crazy, guys. Crazy stuff that happened. So the question is we want to ask today is, will there be another lockdown? Okay, that's what we want to ask. You know what? Let me get these other cards. Because maybe Spirit could talk to me about this. Will there be another lockdown? Don't forget, we're still in 2021. Okay? We're still in 2021. Okay, Spirit, please talk to me, talk to me, talk to me. Will there be another lockdown? All right, here we go, guys. All right, Father God, please talk to me, talk to me, talk to me about, will there be another lockdown? Spirit, could you please let us know? Please allow me to see and say anything and everything you allow me to say and see. The United States is your love. They are your children's. They are your beloveds. Please authorize me to say and see anything and everything you authorize me to say and see. I love you, God. I love you, Jesus. In your name I pray. Amen, amen, amen. I love you, God. I love you, Jesus. I love you, God. I love you, Jesus. I love you, God. I love you, Jesus. Okay, guys, so let's see. Let's get into it. Let's see what we got. Okay. So I got get wild, higher perspective, take risk. Okay, guys, I got get wild. Let's see what get wild is. Okay, so with the Get Wild card, this is definitely going to happen in the winter, guys, okay? This is happening to the northern states, okay? So what I get with this card here is I get to connect with our wild nature is to bring ourselves into a state of balance. Having been raised in a culture that favors order, control, discipline, and arbitrary respect for authority, many of us get a feeling of danger. When we start to veer off the given path, this card is asking you to spend some time with the primal, intuitive aspect of yourself. What immediately comes to mind when you think of the part of you? If your wild self was a movement, what would it be? If it was a sound, what would the sound be? If it was a song, what is the song? Spend some time asking yourself what it means to you. Get wild. And then make time and space for that. Okay? So I get the wolf, right? I get the wolf. I'm assuming this picture here is a skull of a wolf. Okay? So with this wolf card I get, the wolf teaches us how to reconnect to our instincts, intuition, and wild self. In many myths and folklore, wolves are a symbol for the villain, the aggressive stalker. While wolves don't typically attack humans, when we move away from our roots, our hunter-gathering lifestyle, to one of the framing ultra-culture and domestically, wolves become an enemy incapable of the effortless destructions. But what happens within humans when we made the switch for hunter-gathering to passive cultivation? We lost our wolf, and with that, we become strangers with our instincts. Thus, we came to fear the untamed and rejected the unrefined qualities within ourselves that resemble the wolf. Call on the wolf as a guide in the journey of reconnecting with your untamed self. Okay. So I get wild, right, guys? Now, this may be in the past position, but I get wild. So just get wild. Higher perspective. And that's for the up northern states. Okay. Just to make that clear. Okay, higher perspective, guys. This is for the East. Okay. And this is going to happen around springtime. Okay. So this is going to happen around springtime. Get Wild, it was around winter. This is around springtime. Okay. People are going to have a higher perspective on the East. Okay. As people who do their eternal and spiritual work, we are less likely to be bogged down by drama to reactiveness that we know doesn't truly matter. But being human means that there are times where we can't help it. Sometimes it's easy to stay in a higher perspective and see all the moving pieces as they truly are. But sometimes life and people around us are very good at sucking us into a space of limit vision. This card is asking you to see whether or whatever situation you are experiencing resistance from with a higher perspective. So the animal I get for this guy is the hawk. Hawk has always been known for their pronounced vision and keen hunting skills. Most often they are seen circling while hunting for prey. Anyone who has observed hawks may have noticed that smaller birds often attack and agonizing them. This is called mobbing, and the birds are trying to drive the hawk out of the area. Very rarely do hawks really fight back. Instead, they conserve their energy and find a new area, such as life circumstances may try to bring us out of our center. It is important to remember you have the option to choose new behavior and new environments for yourself. Call on the hawk when you need an ally and rising above. So what I'm getting from this, guys, is there's going to come to a time where you guys are going to have to go to your higher perspectives of yourselves, okay? When life gets tough, the tough gets going, right? So sometimes you may be in your comfort zone and something new is coming along, like this virus, and it's telling you to move. Sometimes you're just going to have to move. Go to your higher perspective and just get the hell out of Dodge, okay? Which leads me to take risk, okay? Take risk. Okay, so this is for people down south like Texas, Arizona, New Mexico, Louisiana, places down south, Alabama, Mississippi, you already know, okay? And this is around the summertime. There's going to be a huge transformation, right? So we're going to have to take risk, okay? So by the time the summer hits, guys, risks are personal to each one of us. To some, climbing a mountain doesn't feel risky. To others, having a conversation with a stranger does. What has been calling you that you've been afraid to do? Comfort kills growth. It is important that we regularly do things that push the envelope, that makes us feel nervous, apprehensive, and uneasy. With the expectation of physical danger, this card is asking you to take a plunge and do the thing that imitates you. Trust that the net will appear after you jump. Guys, take risk. If anything that you want to do that you're afraid of, don't be afraid. Just take the risk, guys. Take the risk. And this is about the time I feel like the COVID will come to an at ease, because it always does in the summertime. So whatever happens around that time, do something that you're going to be risk taking, okay? Now for the animal of this card, I get the mountain goat, okay? The mountain goat can jump 12 feet between the ledges scaled steep mountainsides of over 60-degree slopes, pull themselves up inclines with one hoof, and can climb over 1,500 feet in 20 minutes. They teach us that all challenges are relative and that risk often seems greater in our heads. We may even impress ourselves with how easy something is once we take the leap. Call upon the mountain goat when you need help tapping into your bravery as you embrace risk. Okay, so moving on. Okay, so we already know that, guys. So remember, get wild, have a higher perspective, and take risk. All right, moving on. Okay, so what I get, I'm getting emotional breakthrough. Okay, with this lockdown, it is going to be an emotional breakthrough. Okay, I get something dealing with release, freedom. It is safe for you to express how you feel. Let it all out. Relationships deepen as results. Okay, there's going to be something with emotional breakthroughs, you guys. And when I say that, I feel like people are going to have to let go of their significant others. This is all about focusing on yourself at this point, because you don't know what this is going to lead to. I also see reflection. People are going to be reflecting. Reflect upon a blessed and be grateful for all the beautiful times in your life. Give thanks for the many blessings you receive each day. You can connect energetically to those you love. Simply feel them inside your heart. Life is beautiful. People are going to be reflecting. And I get speak your truth. Okay? I get stand up for what you believe in, regardless of the consequences. Speak your truth. No matter what others think, it is time to stand in your own power for all the world to see. Speak your truth. Okay. So people, I feel like by the time the summer hits, you're going to have to speak your truth and you're going to have to take a risk. All right. So let's get into the reading, guys. So the first card we get, will there be another lockdown? That's the question we ask, right? Will there be another letdown? The first card I get is wisdom. I get in a past position, there was some wisdom about this lockdown. I believe they did want this lockdown to happen. And I felt like they knew in their spirit that this was going to come. So I get that they do have some knowledge about it and there's some spiritual understanding, okay? And this is in the past position. What I see what will happen is that they will rise above. There will be clarity, freedom, and solution. They see clearly that this lockdown may happen. It definitely may happen, and they see clearly what to do. I also get purification, rejuvenation. I feel like they're standing in their emotions at the time. You see how her head is tilted a little, kind of having a little doubt, but at the same time, they're going to be exposed. I feel like the government will be exposed, and they will be standing in their emotions around this time, but it will be very rejuvenating, okay? It'll be very rejuvenating. What I see in the past, there was something about passion ignited. Okay, there was something burning inside, and they knew it. They were aware of it. They definitely were aware of it. Okay, they felt like this moment was coming, and I believe that's why they were getting these checks prepared, because they knew something was coming. So it was a passion for it. I get right now memories of love. They know there's going to be a lot of love lost. They're actually reminiscing about the people who died of last year who had COVID. There will be memories of love, you guys. There will be. And last but not least, I get the base chakra, okay? I get something is going to happen when it comes to the root, people's private parts, okay? Something is going to happen when it comes to people's private parts. Now, will it have something to do with the vaccines, I believe maybe yes. But I do believe that people maybe how you say that word, disruptal, it's a word, you know. People are going to be having below the belt problems, okay? Below the belt problems, that's what I'm going to say. All right, so let's get into it, guys. Interesting. Okay. I have. Okay. Okay, let's get into the reading. The first card I get the Nine of Pentacles. I get relying on ourselves. People, I feel like at this point, and I'm getting, what Spirit is telling me is, I'm getting the Democrats are going to be relying on themselves at this point when it comes to money. I kind of feel like this is Nancy Pelosi, right? In the red dress, or I feel like this is her. I feel like this is a passion that she wanted to do. And I get that something dealing with I have. Like, I have to do this. They have to do this. We have to rely on them. The government will have to rely on, the Democrats will have to rely on themselves at this point. That I want to say. They're going to have to. Where's the book? Let's see. Okay. I get, because the question was, will there be a lockdown, right? So I get something about well-deserved success. All right. I get that, yeah. Unfortunately, yeah. I get something about inheritance, real estate matters, real estate investments, added income, self-employment, self-control, taking good care of yourself, capacity to be alone, love of nature, money can't buy love, a garden of earthly delights, save the wells, I can take care of myself. People are going, this card represents relying on yourself. That means you all going to have to rely on yourselves, okay? You have to at this point, and that's what Spirit is saying. You have to. What crosses this is it's going to be a challenge. It's going to be a challenge for everybody, okay? It will definitely be challenging, especially when the Democrats have to rely on themselves when it comes to our safety. It's going to be challenging, okay? Now, what's the problem is I get the Ten of Swords, okay? They already know it's at the end of a cycle. They already know this, guys. They already know this. What I get is the problem is the worst is over, okay? I get a change. It'll be, I feel like this lockdown will be a change for the better. I get it will be the end of a cycle, the start of a new beginning. I believe it'll be a prayer, the power of prayer, accepting help from others, turning to a higher power for assistance. There will be some near-death experiences, overturning a serious threat to life and the limb. There's a light at the end of the tunnel. News about death and dying. You're going to start hearing more and more. There's going to be a lot of people dying, you guys. More and more and more. The return from the dead. The worst is over. Every cloud has a silver lining. It's going to be a drastic change. Guys, there's going to be some chronic drown out problems, life-threatening illnesses. I believe this is coming from the vaccines. Sorry to say that. Reoccurrence of past difficulties. Deaths. The worst is yet to come. Oh yeah, guys. What I see in the past position is I get that they had doubt when it came to this lockdown. They were having doubt. They didn't really want to do this. They did not want to do this, but they did not know this would come to this. What they know is I get this Queen of Pentacles woman. I'm going to say this is money. What they know, it has a lot to do with money, guys. It has a lot to do with passing this bill. Because they already knew this was coming. So that's why they got to pass this bill to give to you. And they want to do it ahead of time before the winter comes. Okay? Their spirit is talking to them. They have spiritual understanding about this. And also, they're in their emotions about it. They're standing in their emotions about it. Okay? It will be very rejuvenating for the people and for America. And this will be challenging to them. What I see, what lies ahead, is I get time. Oh, sorry. I get time will tell, guys. Time will tell when all this stuff will happen. I get the Temperance card. Let me see what that is. That actually means something. I feel like, I'm going to say this, guys, because this represents a middle course, right? A sense of proper timing, not taking an extreme position. Balance. Take it easy. Okay, this is what I'm going to say. I'm going to say this. What is it? November, December, January, February, March. I believe the lockdown will end probably around March, or it will start around March. It will start around March, or it will end around March when it comes to this lockdown. Okay? It's going to be 5 months. Okay? 5 months. Okay? Time will tell. But right now, I feel like they have a new perspective. They have a new perspective right now. Okay. I feel like they have a new perspective, right? But with this new perspective, they're going to try something new. They're going to try something new with the people. I get what's around them is that they're having doubt, guys. They are definitely depressed. What's around this lockdown is going to be a bunch of depression. Time will tell, but it will be a change for the better, guys. The hopes and fears is that it's coming fast, which it will definitely will come fast. And last but not least, there will be a lot of negative energy and a lot of gossip. Okay? Be a lot of negative energy around this. I'm going to say this, guys. The check is going to come really, really fast. There's going to be a lot of negative energy around when it comes to this check. It has to come fast. They had doubt about putting the lockdown here. They want people to rely on themselves at this point. Time will tell, but it'll bring a lot of people depression because they're going to be inside their feelings. You're going to see people drinking more, all kinds of stuff. It will be a new perspective at this point, okay? It's a turning point. So I'm going to say this, guys, it is definitely going to happen. Let's pull some more cards. Okay. I get right now, they're keeping everything a secret because I get the Hermit card. They're keeping everything a secret at this point, but it is going to reveal itself really soon when it comes to the money. Okay. But it will be, it will bring people joy, especially when it comes to the little kids. They definitely want to make sure the kids get it, right? They were being real patient in the past. And this is Kamala Harris, right? But I feel like there's some tricks under her sleeve when it comes to this money, right? And dealing with the children. They were really focused on the children in the past, right? They were really focused on that. And it's a tense situation at this moment. But they're going to make sure the families get the money. And it's going to be, you know, the family support. So, yeah. In the past, people were tossing and turning in their sleep because of the Republicans and being so defensive. And when it comes to the people's immune system. And I get, when it comes for this emperor man, which I believe this is Trump, right? The emperor. Because there's something about stealing money, all right? Something unexpected is going to come charging in. Well, something unexpected came charging in the past when it came to the Republican Party, but there was too much weight on their shoulders in the White House. And I feel like Trump is going to be looking like the fool. I don't know why he popping up in this reading. I get that he will go to jail. People will be in bondage. They will get justice. And last but not least, money will be given to everybody. Or when it came to Trump stealing money, right? So, I do believe Trump is going to, he's going to jail, guys. They will give us money. I don't know why Trump keeps popping up, but yeah, that's what's going to happen. They're going to give us money, guys. And it's going to be a lot of negativity going on when it comes to this check. And it will get passed. I said this in multiple videos. I don't know why I keep saying it, but I kept saying it, and it will. Okay, guys, so that's that. Let's look at the final outcome. This is like actually one of my longest videos. I was not planning on this happening. All right, let's see. Now for the final outcome. So it's going to happen, guys. It's going to happen. I see that it's going to be places like California, Texas, certain states. I don't think the whole United States is going to be on a lockdown. It's just certain states. I do feel like some people are going to be moving from state to state. But also get that there may be some natural disasters on its way too. So keep that in mind, guys. Definitely keep that in mind. Okay, let's pick this one. And the final outcome is I get child wounded. Okay. So I got the shadow side. I get blame all dysfunctional relationships on childhood wounds. Resistance moving on through forgiveness. Okay. Awakens compassion. I'm reading the positive side. Awakens compassion and desires to serve others, wounded children. Opens the learning path of forgiveness. Okay. So you see the woman bundled up with the kids. That's what it's going to be like in a lockdown. Okay. I was also kind of getting something else from Spirit when it comes to blame all dysfunctional relationships on childhood wounds. Resistant moving on through forgiveness. I feel like it's kind of talking about Trump too, in the sense when it comes to his him forgiving, because I feel like he's going to be confessing. He's going to play the blame game about his upbringing from his parents or something like that. I don't know why that came about. Okay. Child wounded. Okay, I got the shadow side. So I get child may manifest as self-pity, blame, resistance to moving on through forgiveness. Look for the habit of blaming a painful childhood for all the sequences dysfunctional relationships. Let's look at the positive. Hold memories of abuse, neglect, and other traumas enduring childhood. May also awaken a deep sense of compassion and desires to find a way to help other wounded children. Often opens the learning path of forgiveness. So maybe this check that's coming, that's going to be passed, will be a gift of forgiveness to the American people. Okay. That's why I got wounded, child wounded. Okay. So that's that for the reading. Please like, share, and subscribe. Click the bell for all notifications. Remember, this is all for entertainment purposes only. This is all alleged. So, yes, if you have any questions or comments below, please do. Feel free to say anything you want. Speak your mind. Okay, that's the end of our video. I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace, love. Later.